So, folks, I see Southgate picks his latest squad today, and there's been lots of people coming out of the woodwork and calling in for some of his selections. The main two being Jordan Henderson and Harry Maguire. And I'll quickly give you my thoughts on them. I mean, would I have picked them or not? Well, I'll tell you what. I actually started to record this message a few minutes ago, and it was going to be about Harry Maguire. And then halfway through, I brought Jordan Henderson into it, and it wasn't running, it wasn't flowing, and whatever else. And you know what I've said in the past, I don't have the scripts, I don't do a script, I just talk. Some would say absolute drivel. That's fine, that's your opinion, I don't mind that. Many will say it's tosh. But I just tend to talk about whatever I want to talk about. And anyway, there's not much happening in the news, so I thought I'd go with Harry Maguire. But Jordan Henderson then came into my thoughts, and I mentioned him, and I thought, no, this is not working. Let's re-record it, and let's discuss them both separately. So that's what I'm going to do. Henderson first, Jordan Henderson. Well, I honestly thought, when he took the Saudi dollar, or whatever it may be that they use over there, I thought he was giving up on his England career. I didn't think we'd see him again. Surprisingly, we have. For me, he's gone into a much, much, much inferior league where there's no real competition. He's nearing the end of his career anyway. We have lots of other central midfielders. I didn't think he'd be expecting to play. I didn't think Southgate would pick him. Would I have picked him? No, I wouldn't. And I wouldn't have picked him because he's gone into an inferior league, because the competition's like crap. But also, from a moral standpoint, I don't think I'd have wanted him in there. That said, I do realise that within the next 2 to 3 years, we're going to see 24, 25, 26-year-old English players moving from here to there that are probably playing for England and at the top of their careers. And then, I suppose, although I'm saying morally I may not have picked Henderson, I don't think I'd let morals get in the way of me thinking when it comes to the England squad and how it can and cannot affect us by not picking them. So I think if you've got great players like, let's say, your Phil Fodens and your Rashfords going over there, who are playing fantastically well, maybe creating and scoring lots of goals, how can you not pick them for your England squads when you want to win competitions? You can't really. Not that I'm saying Foden and Rashford go over there, but players of that ilk possibly will do, because the money they're talking is astronomical. And for all many won't take it, there will be some that do. But on the basis of Henderson being, I think he's about 31 now, on 32 now, not at the peak of his powers and playing in a crappy league against not very good teams, I don't think I'd have picked him. Harry Maguire, on the other hand, that's weird, because I'm saying Henderson is playing in a bad league and playing teams that aren't competitive. Maguire's playing in probably the best league in the world, but he's getting absolutely no game time. He's not playing at the moment for United. And we have heard Southgate say on 3 or 4 occasions now in the last 18 months, Harry, you need to be playing more for your team. If you're not playing for your team, you can't expect me to pick you, because I need to see you performing week in, week out. You need to get game time. And although he said that to him, he still always picked him. You know, and for me, would I pick Maguire for England at the moment? 100% yes. 100%. And it's not because he's a United player, because I've been saying I probably want him to go. I would have wanted the 35-40 million for him that we may have got this year. It'd have added funds to a war chest that is very, very small now, with virtually nothing in there, and it might have enabled us to get 1, possibly even 2 more players in. The reason I'd let him go is Maguire has got this massive lack of pace. He's got found out on many occasions for United and hasn't really been doing it for United. I do feel, though, now, should he stay, and it looks like he's staying, probably more so because of the injury to the French boy, to Oliver Varane there, I think he'll be better in a current United. He's playing with a goalkeeper that's better with the ball at his feet, so the jitteriness at the back isn't quite as bad. He's going to have Casemiro in front of him, who's a world-class holding midfielder, and hopefully they bring in this guy in from Fiorentina. That gives him 2 holding midfielders. That means Maguire isn't going to be exposed the way he's been exposed playing for United. So I think we'll see a better version of Maguire. But I base it on what I've seen in the past. And what I've seen in the past, I'd have had him gone. But although I'd have had him gone, I'd still pick him for England. And the reason is, he's just never let England down. He plays for England 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times a year, whatever it may be. And he always has a good game. More often than not, he has a great game. In fact, there's many occasions where he's the best of the back line, well, he does it pretty regularly. He's an 8 or 9 out of 10. He does really well for England. He's never let them down. Even in the European Championships and World Cups, he's never let them down. So he'd get in every time for me. You know, until he starts letting England down, he's always an automatic pick for me in the squad, and probably on the pitch as well. You know, until somebody better comes along that plays as well as Maguire does for England, he gets in for me. He gets in for me all the time. But it's weird me saying that when he's getting no game time for United, yet I'm saying I wouldn't put Henderson in because he's playing in an inferior league against inferior teams. But that's my take on it. Yours, no doubt, folks, will be different. Let me know. You know, am I right, am I wrong with either of them, with both of them? Just tell me. It's an open forum in here, and it's for everyone to have their own opinion. That's what this is all about.